Great, thank you very much. So again, thank you everybody for coming. It's a great turnout. We're very excited to see everybody, and we're extremely pleased to have this grand opening, and very thankful to the staff for the generous gift and to help kind of, as Eileen said, to kind of make everything more, make our relationship more formal. So we really started seeing, once I finished my fellowship, as Elizabeth said, we started really kind of making the Angelman Clinic a bigger priority, and in the last 4 years since we started, we've seen over 70 families so far with Angelman syndrome of all ages. We've seen kids that were under a year, we've seen adults in their 30s, so it's really been quite the spectrum. And we've seen families from all around the country. We've seen people from as far away as Texas, Georgia, Minnesota, Alabama. And what's nice is they actually come back. So we see these people that travel long distances. We see them multiple times. So it's really been exciting. And what it is, it's really a multidisciplinary clinic. We don't have a set clinic day where we all kind of get together and see the same kid. But what we do is we kind of find out ahead of time what people may need, and then we arrange various visits with other specialists and any tests that they need, any EEGs, that kind of thing. So the clinic is based on our epilepsy program, and we offer video EEG monitoring. We also have a large diet clinic, and our mastermind is Heidi Pfeiffer right there. So, and we've actually put over 10 or 12 kids so far being on diet with good success. And also within the clinic, I want to point out two of our nurses, Tricia Bruno and Megan Parrish, who are both back there. And they've been working with us and have been a great source of support. The other disciplines that we often refer to, I just want to recognize the people that are here and maybe not here. Dr. Amy Morgan is there in the green jacket. She's our neuropsychologist and has seen many, many kids. Dr. Ken Sasso, I don't think he's supposed to be here, but he's not quite yet, but he's our sleep specialist. Dr. Peter Newberry is one of our psychiatrists. I don't think he's here today, but has seen many of our kids. And then Dr. Garrett Zell, who unfortunately he's receiving an award somewhere, it's not unfortunate, but he couldn't be here today. So as far as for GI issues, and then our genetic counselor Jeanette Lawrence, I'm not sure if she's here yet, but no, not yet. But so really it's a very multidisciplinary team, and we try to the epilepsy is kind of everything centered. That's what we do, and that's kind of where that is based. But we want to make sure make sure that the whole person is covered. So it's psychiatry, neuropsychology, GI, sleep. We make sure that all the major issues are covered. And then on top of, as Elizabeth mentioned, on top of the clinical care, we also try to do clinical research to really help guide that care. The first study we did was the epilepsy study, kind of to get a consensus on how best to treat seizures in Angelman syndrome. And so that was done in 2009. We're kind of hoping to do that again because new drugs have come out since then. But I think there's a really good, better idea of how things are these days. Another study that we just finished we're very excited about is the low glycemic diet study that came out, where we followed several children on the low glycemic diet with good results. And then the last study, which will kind of move us into where kind of our next speaker is, we did a study that we haven't published yet, but hopefully within the next several months, looking at issues that face adults with Angelman syndrome. So our research assistant that was here with us, Anna Larson, she actually interviewed 110 families of adults with Angelman syndrome, and we really went in detail about seizures, sleep behaviors, residential care, just kind of really the issues that face adults, and got some learned a lot about it, and so that is coming on the horizon. And so that was part of the kind of the inspiration to actually make the adult side of the clinic more formal, and really have a formal adult Angelman clinic. And that will, so that kind of leads us to Dr. Newmeyer, who's our next speaker. So Dr. Newmeyer is the medical director of the Lurie Center, where I go a couple days a month. But it's Mass General's Autism Developmental Delay Center, and treating children